Okay. Mr. Nair, taking a cue from what Ambassador Kachur just said, he said that Trump's hands are tied. Is that what's happening in the United States? Because you yourself mentioned in your opening statement that the president is saying something else and the secretary is saying something else. So clearly, things are not going in the right direction as far as the president of the United States is concerned.
Well, literally speaking, anyone who can tie Trump's hands is yet to be born. And if anyone ties his hands, he will use his legs. And if his legs are also tied, he will use his tongue very effectively, as we have seen since he entered the presidential campaign. But we have to realize that for the first time in history, perhaps, three generals are running US foreign and security policy. General Mattis, General Kelly, and General McMaster. I mean, you may mention that General Eisenhower became president, but by the time Eisenhower became president, he had already undergone a transformation and become a civilian sort of thing. So, in a situation where the generals are running America's foreign policy, a bit like Pakistan in fact, of course institutions are strong in the US, this sort of thing is to be expected. I mean, my understanding from the Trump statements and tweets and everything is that he would still like to improve relations with Moscow. But
but is someone within the establishment trying to undermine his efforts?
That's what I'm saying, because he's being overtaken by events. I believe that a major trigger for the latest round of deterioration in relations was the visit of the defense secretary to Ukraine. Of course, it could be argued that the defense secretary visited Ukraine because a few days earlier Putin had gone to Crimea. But it's going beyond just US-Russia relations, going beyond diplomatic activities. The theater of rivalry and animosity between US and Russia is spreading fast beyond all this. And very demonstratively, as happened with the Mattis visit to Kiev and Putin's visit to Crimea.
Sure. Ambassador Chakravarti, are we witnessing extreme polarization all across the world? Is that what's happening? Everybody looking within and looking out for themselves first?
Well, I would say in a way that